starters are going to be out last game, and you know that you're going to be in?
Well, I mean, kind of had the option to stay back or go, and I knew it'd be a tough game for sure back to back in less than 24 hours, but I just wanted to go out there and play. So, I mean, obviously we're missing a lot of firepower. We could have a lot of those guys back tonight, but I just wanted to play.
Is it easier to get through kind of the dog days of the schedule pre-All-Star break when you guys are sitting atop the West and are being mentioned as a title contender? Is it easier to get through because of that?
I don't really think we look at it like that. We just try to take it one game at a time, but we're definitely thankful for where we're at. A few games cushioned, so we still want to obviously win every game and continue to build that, but we're in a good spot right now. So.
Charles just mentioned it. Last game, season high in free throw attempts. Have you had to find more creative ways to score given this team is healthy?
Definitely. I think, definitely trying to be more creative, and just take advantage of my opportunities more. Last game, it was just, we were all tired from the back-to-back, and obviously we were down big. I was just trying to make something happen. So that was just trying to get downhill a little more.
You had Joker in the All-Star game last year. You have the coaches this year. What's it going to be like to just kind of watch your guys go out and do their thing on, Sunday?
Yeah, it'll be good to see Yoke out there and hopefully, I think Steph's out, so hopefully they consider giving Jamal or Aaron that spot. But yeah, it'll be good to watch him in the All-Star game for sure.
What has Coach Malone taught you, like in the few years you've gotten to be around him? Is there anything that stands out as a coach?
I think our organization has, since I've been in the league, has been pretty successful. I got drafted to a pretty good team, winning team, so it's been good to, hop right in the league and win at a high level, so that's been good.
After every shoot-around, you see Davon and Bones kind of going around the 5 spots. Do you guys keep track of those competitions?
We don't really have a tally. Honestly, usually Bones wins, but Devon got us today. Probably goes Bones, then me, then Devon. Whenever me and Devon play, just me and him, I always win. But Bones, when he plays, he wins a lot of the time.
What's it like to just see Bones, continue to smile, continue to be present, be here? DeAndre was like, hey, some guys, they're, going through something like this, they might not stay and shoot around. But
Bones is one of my favorite players, and I think he's such a great player in person. Circumstances make it sometimes he's misunderstood, but me and him have a good connection. He's such a talented player. Obviously, he should be on the floor. Everyone knows that. I don't know what the future's going to hold for him, but I wish he was here. I wish he was still here. I wish it could be figured out. Obviously, that's not up to me. That's up to the front office. But that's one of my favorite players. I love how he plays. I love his confidence, and we have a good bond off the court. So, it's just good to try to just stay close to him and make sure that he's having fun. At the end of the day, he just wants to play basketball and have fun. So I'm just trying to stay in his ear and be a good friend to him off the court.
Are you encouraging him from what's been a tough week plus? Are you hitting him off the court, on off days and just saying, hey, man, you're good?
Yeah, but I think, this situation is so
sensitive.
But we talk about it. He just wants to play his game, and I don't blame him. That's what everyone in the NBA wants, is to play their game and play how they're playing and things like that. So, really just trying to be a friend of him off the court. Sometimes we don't even, we talk about what's going on, but we just try to, laugh and make sure we're having fun off the court, because sometimes on the court it can be pretty stressful at times.
You mentioned, everybody just wants to play their game. Jamal was super complimentary of you a couple games ago, and just how you came into the system and kind of crafted your game to work with the players that were already here. How difficult was that for you as a young player coming into the league to have to change your game a little bit and not have, being the scorer that you were before you got here, not having to be the number one?
Yeah, I think, that's what most guys have to do when they come to the NBA. They may have been the main guy their entire life. They may have even been the main guy in college, number 1 draft pick even, and then they go to a team where they may not be the immediate number 1 option. So I think that takes a level of maturity, and early on, I think I just had to figure out how to play with these guys. But now that I do, I'm trying to sacrifice. I think a lot of guys are having to sacrifice, to play on a winning team, because there's a lot of good players. So, I think I've said this before, but like KCP, for example, if you catch him in like an open run in the summer, he's doing some stuff that he would never do offensively, like within our system, because he's trying to sacrifice and play a role. So that's most players in the NBA. So I think it's just about maturity and continue to work on your game, because maybe one day you might break out of a certain role or go to a certain team where they expect you to do more. But usually it starts small. I mean, you look at Kawhi in San Antonio, he was given a very small role when he grew. So it happens to everyone. So it's just about maturity.
What do you think of the Kyrie trade as, you know, a threat to the teams in the West?
Yeah, I think it's obviously it's a loud trade, and I think they could be very good with him. They got Luka and Kyrie, so I think they could be very good. We'll see how it works out, obviously, but it's just good to see players. I guess it's just good to see things switched around, and just it keeps the league exciting. So it's cool to see.
How do you guys as NBA players process the trade deadline? Like, are you monitoring stuff? Are you chatting about it in the locker room? Is it as fun, or as it is for fans, or is it stressful because you're involved?
I think it's probably stressful for a lot of dudes having to, because at the end of the day, we're people, they have families, kids might be going to school, whatever it is. But for a lot of guys, yeah, we're talking about it, we're just texting about it. And, so it is what it is.
Your time with this franchise, how does the veteran group here this year differ, and how's it better in making an impact?
The veteran group, I just think that our locker room is very solid. Most dudes really enjoy each other. Most dudes have a level of maturity that is good to see and good to grow from. I think KCP is a big catalyst in the fact that he's just such a good role model and leader. He's been there. He's won a championship, so he's very consistent. Night to night, you know what you're going to get from him, and he's been very, very good for us.
Does he talk to? I guess we don't see him super vocal all the time with you guys, or is it just him leading by example?
It's both, but he definitely talks. He definitely talks. He's actually probably one of the biggest voices on the team. He also leads by example for sure.
And is that getting on you guys? Positive, negative? What are those?
Both. I mean, a lot of it's positive, constructive criticism, but a lot of it is, in the midst of the game, telling us what he sees defensively or offensively. And we just, him and AG are kind of the catalyst of our defense. So kind of take what they say and try to go with it.
One more.